Yeah, terrific game from Ed. Probably the best he's played since he's been at the club. He's played some good games before, but today I thought for 4 quarters he impacted in the air. He took the space and ran with the footy and brought other players into the game as well. He was really clean every time he took possession, and thought he was by far our best player, and really saved us on a number of occasions as well. So tracking really well, and I'm sure he'll take a lot of confidence from that. It's always been a feature of his game. He does read it well, and I think when he does go, he impacts or he intercept marks, and it's a part of his game that's always been strong. And I thought he added those other parts today as well. I thought early he was responsible for us going forward a number of times, and really got us going. Really liked the fact that he set up at stoppage as well, and then really got on the move and was able to be there for our release, and then his follow-up work to double up possession and then kick forward was really strong. He runs in straight lines and body lines the ball. That's a fantastic attribute for him, but his tackling's really improved this year as well. He gets at the hips, and he's sticking them really well, so that's a part of his game that's gone to another level this year for sure. Thought it was his best game so far in the pre-season. He's really built every week, and I thought today he was probably our best inside mid. I thought he was one of the few players out there to look to go forward and kick the footy rather than over-possess by hand, so that was a really strong part of his game. And he just made the most of his possessions as well, so every time he got the ball, something happened. He put the ball into dangerous spots, and it was great to see him get reward for the work he's been doing. He's had a lot of interruptions, but even in this pre-season he did as well, but this has probably been as good a stretch of games he's been able to put together since he's been here, and he's building his match fitness, and that's reflecting in the fact that he's in games later than he probably was early in the pre-season. It enables him to just impact every time he's around the ball, which is good. Thought Dirds was close to one of our best in the first half for the same reasons as Ed Vickers-Willis. Just thought he read the ball really well and was able to take a number of marks in the back half and use the ball pretty well. Unfortunately, he had some pretty high game time and started to fatigue late in the game, and I don't think Sam would be happy with his second half, but he played on some good opponents today, which is important for him now that he's playing back to get those quality key forwards to play on. So he was able to get that. He's had a bit of AFL experience recently as well, so it's all part of Sam's development going forward that he gets these type of opponents, and he showed in the first half what he can do, that's for sure. Pretty tough to play up forward, particularly in the first half today, the way we moved the ball, but I thought he did attract the ball because of his movement. He was able to get a bit of separation from his opponent, and that translated into him being able to get the ball inside 50, kick that nice goal on the boundary to finish off his work, and did a bit of work today in the ruck as well to relieve Majak, and that's something he's going to have to do going forward as well, so it's a good chance for him to practice what he does during the week, VFL level 2, so good to get him some time in the middle, and I thought his work forward was pretty solid as well. You can play him deep, you can play him up the ground a little bit, and he probably doesn't have the body at the moment to compete in one-on-one contests, so credit to him. He works hard on being able to get separation from his opponent, regardless of where he sets up, and that's what's, I think, enabled him to impact so far this year.